Hey guys, this is Anon with just a quick one-off battle video in one of my favorite lower tier tanks. So I'm in the Sherman Jumbo, which is a fantastic beast seal clubbing tank, and I'm with Matt Carp of Storm here, who I guess lately has been making it into a lot of my videos. This is actually a rough night, but we had kind of this gem come out of it. So on mines, as always, we're going to head up, although slightly cautiously because we aren't necessarily in the fastest tanks ever, but we do have the armor to support it, so we're just kind of trying to time working the way up the rest of the way in between shells from the rest of the team. They hang back a little bit, so it gives us the opportunity to go ahead and push through as we kind of spot most of them. Take a shot in the process, but it's worth it to get this fantastic high ground that we all know so well. So going to do my normal thing and swing around here to go ahead and quickly start taking as many shots as we can. I like to hang back a little bit more where I'm at versus where my platoon mate is, just because it makes me a little bit harder target to hit, but as long as you're paying attention to where the guns are looking, you have a little bit of flexibility with that as well. And we pretty much have them in a great position right here. It's gonna be a little bit of a steamroll, but it's, you know, sometimes enjoy those games as well. See the TD kind of pop up to the right, so I'm going to switch to HE and start to put any shells into him I can, because that's certainly a dangerous tank. And just kind of work my way back. I was trying not to block Matt there too much, and give him a little bit of space so we can kind of switch positions. Like I said, he had rolled out a little bit to get the big shots, and sometimes that'll make you slightly vulnerable here. So we're still in a good position in that we know where pretty much all of the tanks are, which is really advantageous to have. Anytime you can kind of pick up all of them and make assessments at that point, that's always a nice advantage. So I'm just kind of keeping an eye in. Certainly always aiming at any tanks that aren't looking at me. I go ahead and sneak out a little bit to get the kill shot, and unfortunately take a hit from that same TD, which is starting to get on my nerves a little bit. So I'm trying to get him if I can. And luckily those nice HE rounds are able to finish him off, one of them, although if kind of realized that there's a second one as well. So I'm looking for a shot on that to get rid of some of the big guns. While also watching the mini-map, I can see that Matt's starting to have some problems, that a tank is starting to push up. So I'm going to kind of rotate around now while also leaving the camera angle to see if anything's going to pop up at him. But since our other teammate dies and now it's just we only have one healthy tank and Matt's in trouble, I want to go ahead and come up and try and take some shots. I'm trying to draw the attention of the Kuro here at the same time and just kind of work up and take any shots that you can. Well, with this tank, once it's angled, is so powerful, so just trying to roll up and make sure to keep a nice angle. I go ahead and at that point type the the raisin thing, because I realize I look up and see that I have 4 of them, and any good platoon mate doesn't want to be the one that kind of keeps you away from a game like that, so he's being good and giving me an opportunity to go ahead and get it. I would do the same for him and any platoon mate I have as well. It's just normally you aren't lucky enough to kind of see when those are coming, and that's why I go ahead and switch to APCR too. I don't want to mess around. I will take the 7 kill game anytime you can get it. I feel like it's kind of like Babe Ruth and pointing at the stands. When if you have a chance to know it's coming and still earn it, those are rare games, and so I'm going to always thank him for that too, and have just a fantastic game in this great tank. So always one of my favorites, and a great kind of way to drop down if you're struggling at high tiers for a while. So just the single battle today, and more coming later in the week.